Alright, yesterday's weight was 297.2, which had went up because the day before it was 295.5. And then on Monday it was 294.5. So let's see what we got today after all that pizza. 294.6, so it's gone back down. It's almost the lowest weight. 294.6, because the lowest weight was 294.5. So it's balanced back out. That's awesome. And I realized I have the information to get the progress for week 5 now, so I'm going to go ahead and find that data. Okay, so here's the data, and y'all are hearing my loud washing machine in the background. So week 5, which was the 8th through the 14th, I lost 3.3 pounds, and my average calories for the week was 2307, which did go up. And the reason for that was that there was 3 out to eat / family meals. So I didn't have like complete control, like I wasn't cooking from home. But that is the second to most that I've lost in a week. So I lost more than I did there. I lost more than I did with a lot less calories. So this is just interesting data for me to see any sort of trends. And explain any like notable changes, so that I can keep up with that. But then I also have this over here. So my highest weight was 311, and then my starting weight with the vlog was 307.7, and then today's weight is 294.6, which means that since starting the vlog, I've lost 13.1 pounds, and from my highest weight, I've lost 16.4 pounds total. So I'm doing really good. It is 11 o'clock and I need to eat, so I have 2 turkey and Swiss on Hawaiian rolls, so they're really good. And then I have a Milo sweet tea right here. I did put a little bit of the dragon fruit sugar because I put my poop scoop in here as well, so I wanted to disguise any flavor that would give. But the tea itself is 0 calories, so this is my 300 calorie meal to start, since I just kind of got up out of bed. So I might have more sandwiches, we'll see, because I have a whole nother thing of these. I got out my little second one, and I ate one. And I'm going to put the rest away because I'm full and satisfied. I was satisfied enough to the point where I was like basically mindlessly eating, and I was like, if I don't put it away, I'm going to wind up eating them all, and I don't need them all. It's already feel good. So, and then I think I might try to save the rest of these for tonight, because I have the VFW meeting, and there's going to be like fried chicken every single time. And so I think this would be a much better choice for me than the fried chicken, because I can eat all of these and it's the same as like 1.5 legs. So I'm getting a lot more meat, a lot more protein from these little 3 sliders than I would. And there's also always sweets and stuff, and I might want some sweets. So this will help me keep the calories down so that I can enjoy the sides that people bring, or the desserts that people bring. So yeah, I'm going to try to save this. If I eat again before I go, I'll probably do a can of tuna and a can of corn, just because that'll be super low calorie but filling, and hold me over for the dinner. Because those meetings are like 3 hours long, and I get bored, and when I get bored, I do tend to eat. So I just want to be pre-prepared for that. Just like last night, I had the pizza, but I was still in my calories. I went over by like 10 calories. I don't care about that. But yeah, I was still in, and then I dropped weight. So I would like to be able to drop weight again tomorrow and not gain a pound from one bad night of eating. So I'm going to go put the rest of these in the fridge so that I'm not going to get tempted, because if they're just sitting here, I'm going to wind up opening it and eating it. So I'm going to put them away. I'm doing a Simpsons puzzle and watching Angelica Unfiltered video. I started it last night, but I haven't finished it. I do need to do some editing and stuff today, and my mom called me, so I need to call her back, and but I have therapy in less than 30 minutes, so and I don't know what I want to talk about in therapy, so I gotta figure that out and get the computer set up and plugged in. So anyway, that's all I got for you. Here is my 12-ounce, 18-calorie coffee. It is a light roast hazelnut blend, and then I used a little bit of the Mateo's 0-calorie sugar. I did a half serving, which was 15 milliliters. The full serving is way too sweet, and I'm the kind of person that likes my coffee looking more like milk. So yeah, definitely a good way to do it. And then I did, I think it was 6 grams of whipped cream, which is what the 18 calories was for the whipped cream. And it was pumpkin spice flavor. So yeah, very yummy and only 18 calories. Nice hot beverage, make me feel a little full. I'm starting to get hungry, but I don't need food yet, so I feel like this will stave that off. And then the reason why I'm trying to wait is because it's already 3:30. In 2.5 hours, I'm going to be at the VFW meeting, where there's going to be lots of temptations and high-calorie foods. So in order to stay on track, I don't ever, restrict myself from eating certain foods. Yes, there are nutritious foods and foods that are not so nutritious, but there is not a, bad food versus good food thing. That is disordered relationship with food when you think of foods like that. So I try to think of nutritious and not nutritious, that sort of thing, and then make plans for when I know the calories are going to be high. And so my plan was, I had a good, high protein breakfast lunch, which was the 3 little Hawaiian rolls. And then now, like I said, I'm not really hungry, but I am a little hungry, so I'm going to have this. And actually, I forgot yesterday to log. I did have half of a little packet of edamame beans, just the sea salt flavor. So I didn't finish it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the whole pack of that to today, so the calories for the week's average will still be accurate. Because I did not weigh I didn't weigh it beforehand. I just thought I was going to eat the whole package, so that's why I'm not going to backtrack and try to weigh and find out, because I don't know what that starting number was, because it does come in a little package. So I'm going to go get my edamame beans out of the car, and I will have that. They are extremely satiating. That's why I couldn't even eat a whole little pack of the edamame beans. So I'm going to eat the rest of that pack, log the whole pack on here so that the weekly calories are correct, and have this nice hot coffee. And that should be good for 2.5 hours. And I am editing videos for y'all, these vlogs. I just finished one, so I'm going to upload that when I get back from the car and then start editing the next one. So that's my plan. To just go ahead and edit a bunch of videos before going to the VFW meeting. I did skip a video meeting. There's always a recording, so I could just watch the replay. It's fine. So I'll watch the replay for that, and then I did not go to the Chamber of Commerce meeting this morning. I wanted to sleep, so I just kept sleeping. It is what it is. So here's the edamame beans, and I have this much left in the bottom. So like I said, half pack. So yeah, I probably went over 50 calories or something like that yesterday. It's fine. I also lit my little candle that I just got. It smells really good. I do need to clean my desk. It's gotten quite messy. My office is very cluttered and messy right now, but that is not going to be a mission for today. Oh. It's 5:36, so I need to get dressed and leave soon for the VFW meeting. But I got hungry at 5, so I went ahead and ate my little sliders. So this is the last of the third one. So that is all the sliders. Yeah, I planned on doing that at the meeting, so I just did it a little bit early. And I'll probably still get sides and a dessert at the meeting. So Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. I think the shirt is a 2. The pants are extra large. I do feel like I'm getting smaller, especially if this is a 2. I'm curious. I gotta know now. I gotta know. Looks like it says a 4. That would explain why I'm like, it's quite large. Alright. So I opened the door to go to the meeting. And I know you can't see it, but can you hear it? It's raining. My little baby's over here moaning because he wanted to go play. But it's wet and cold. He's like, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I know, baby. You're so sad. His dad's going to play with him inside. Come in here. Dad's going to play with you. But anyway, I was like, I don't want to get soaked. I was already cold. So I was like, what am I going to do? I'm already cold. And I got to go. And it's raining. And I don't have a raincoat. Bear, you got to go back inside, baby. He can't play with you out here. It's wet. It's literally rain. It's pouring. Go inside, honey, and go shut the door. Come on. Inside. Love you. Anyway, I was like, what am I going to do? He said, you can wear my coat. I said, honey, I'm too fat for your coat. Y'all, I put on his coat, and I could close it on the top part. The bottom part, I could close it too. I would just look like a marshmallow. But like, I got it in, and it's actually really comfortable in the arms and stuff. Y'all, when I married my husband, he's 6'4". He weighed like 165 pounds, all right, when we got married. Now he's like in the 240s, which sounds like a ton, but y'all, for his healthy weight, the top limit is like 210. So he's not even, like, he's barely obese. Barely. And he don't look it unless he takes his shirt off. But anyway, so I was like, but he's had this coat forever. So I'm like, and I tried on his jeans the other day because I was curious. And I've tried on his jeans before and not anywhere near close to being able to wear them. Y'all, I was able to button his jeans and everything. I was like, I can wear your jeans. I was like, they're comfortable. So I'm starting to fit into my husband's clothes. Even though he's not 100 pounds overweight like I am. He's like 35 pounds overweight. Which honestly is very, very normal. Like, he does not look big in the least. He might look a little chubby. But he's so tall that he looks small. Like, no one would classify him as big. But anyway, so I'm excited I'm starting to fit into his clothes. Oh man. Alright, time to go to the VFW. And parked. I've never seen so many cars here for just the regular VFW meeting. I'm like, is this the district one? And I just forgot that it was the district one, because I thought that was going to be in like January or February or something, not today. Or am I just normally here early enough that I don't see all the cars? I don't know, but I'm going to show you all what kind of spread we got, because there'll be food in there, and you'll see what I got. I have 1,000 calories left for the day, so I'm going to eat whatever I want, pretty much. Like, catered today. So I got a lot of temptations to look at. Let's see what we got. I was like, I'm counting my calories, but I saved. I got 1,000 for tonight, and I didn't know, so I was like, I'm glad. All right, so I see.
Is it a meeting tonight, or is it just?
Yeah, it's a meeting. Oh yeah, I'm seeing what all there is. I'm counting my calories, so. Hey, I'm down 16 pounds. It works. I was like, I see what all the stuff. I was like, these two and the rolls probably. Oh, and you got biscuits, and they look buttered too. And you got stuff. My goodness. Oh, here's the thing that I can't resist. You know, one slice is like 800 calories. It's ridiculous. It's really high. It's like the highest pie. Like at a restaurant, I had some the other day. It was slightly cut a little bit bigger, but it was 1,100 for that and one scoop of ice cream. Oh yeah. Oh my. All right. Here is dinner.
No. We got plenty of food.
Okay.
We have plenty of food.
All right, y'all. So the meeting is over. And I got lucky because multiple people needed it to be done at like 8 o'clock. Normally it goes to like 9 because everyone wants to talk and bring up a whole bunch of stuff, like new orders of business, that sort of thing. And so we actually managed to get done around 8. Also, I took one bite of the dressing and then wound up throwing it away because it had like jalapenos in it for some reason. So I was like, I don't want no spicy cornbread. I don't want it. So I deleted that from my log. I didn't eat it. I had the one bite and I threw the rest away. But anyway, I did eat the pecan pie and it was so good. But yeah, it's like mostly eggs and sugar. So I barely had the room for the calories. It was slightly smaller than like 1/8 of a piece. Like how, you know, the 1/8 size. It was a little bit smaller than that. So I logged it as like 0.75 slice. But anyway, I am going to go home now and I might have time to edit this video tonight and get it out. And then I'll be all caught up. And tomorrow I've got to be at the gym a little before 8 o'clock. So I'm glad we got done with the meeting. So I can actually get to bed at a decent time, but still get to do some stuff when I get home. So that's awesome. But yeah, I'm going to go now. But don't plan on eating anything else tonight. I'm full. I'm satisfied. So that's the end of today's vlog. And I will see y'all tomorrow whenever I upload tomorrow's video. Alright.